Hey everybody, you are in the house with two fine people here today, and we are going to be discussing Battlefield 3 versus Modern Warfare 3 with all the guns, the maps, vehicles in Battlefield 3, and the person that's going to be helping out with the MW3 side. Do you want to introduce yourself to everybody?
Hey, what's up, YouTube? Yeah, I'm gonna talk about the Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer and single-player missions, with also the maps and the guns,
So,
basically.
what would you prefer to rather play, Battlefield 3 or Modern Warfare 3?
Battlefield 3.
And why is that?
Because of the graphics and the more realism, Black Ops is really shit in terms of hit registration.
Like
Am I
hit,
right?
yeah, like hit registration, hit markers on
Yeah,
shit. It's off. Like for example,
major.
like this is like my what's it called, like review on it. Like if Modern Warfare 3 can actually bring up into like the actual vehicles part, I'll be happy. Because in like Battlefield 3, I'm gonna explain to you, I'm gonna explain. Oh, what you want to say?
Yeah, I was gonna say that you start shooting someone with a high-powered gun. Like, let's say, I don't know,
Like an
probably
AK.
an MP5K or an
Yeah,
AK.
yeah,
Yeah,
an AK.
AK. And the other guy has a FAMAS, let's say, and he still beats you because I know it has a high fire rate, the FAMAS, but still, some of the hit markers are completely BS
Yeah,
in
I agree.
Black Ops.
Yeah. So for the Battlefield 3 field, for like the tanks, it is going to be. Let me see it here. For the American side, for the tanks, it's going to be the M1 Abrams. It's sent the 1980s and it featured in the U.S. Battlefield Bad Company, Battlefield 2 Bad Company 1 and 2, and the other side is going to be the T-90. It's going to be a Russian battle tank from the 1995 War of India, the Surta Abria. These are just like ownage tanks right here. You cannot go wrong with them. Hold on, let my page load. For the Battlefield 3 APCs, let me see what's going to be for the APCs. It's going to be the Bradley fighter vehicle, also known as the M3A3. Has a 30mm main gun and secondary 50 caliber machine gun. Sits 6 soldiers, 4 passengers in addition to a driver gunner. The next vehicle is going to be the BMD-3. It's another Russian vehicle. It is like identical to the Bradley fighter vehicle, and it is just badass. I gotta say that for fact. The next one is going to be the LAV-25. Is an 8-wheeled APC introduced in 1983 in the U.S. Army as an armored transport vehicle. And this is going to be fitting 9 soldiers, 3 crew, and 6 passengers. And it has like a 25mm main gun and a 7.62mm side machine gun. So that's going to be for the American. What the hell? And I believe near the second last is going to be the 9K22 Tongskaya. And this is another Russian-made anti-air vehicle paired in Battlefield 2. It crews a 4 with a 30mm anti-air cannon plus surface to the air missile. It's been introduced in the 1970s, still used today by several nations around the world. And the last vehicle on the APC is going to be the BMP-2. It's the main armored personnel for the Russians. See up to 7 people. It appeared in Battlefield 2 Special Forces, where it can seat up to 4 passengers plus 1 driver and 1 gunner. So that is going to be for the APCs. And we got 2 more categories left. It's going to be the helicopters. And I believe there's only going to be a couple helicopters. So for the first helicopter, it's going to be the AH-64 Apache, introduced in 1975. The Boeing AH-64 Apache has been in service ever since. The main attack helicopter of the United States is one of the first vehicles to be confirmed in Battlefield 3. And this vehicle has been traveling around the world, nations such as United Kingdom, Japan, Egypt, among others. Next helicopter is going to be the Mi-28. It is a Russian counterpart to the AH-64 Apache. It's been ever since 1996 in the Russian army. It's been usually used in other nations. Most notified Vanzulai. That's a really weird name. And this one's going to be more familiar. The UH-60 Black Hawk. It is like a transport helicopter for the U.S. military units. It's been confirmed in Battlefield 3 again. 5 soldiers, 1 pilot, 2 gunners, and 2 passengers. And there's going to be a couple more left. The Mi-24 Russian most popular helicopter, like the main gunner ship, has 2 pilots and can engage in various targets. Also see 4 passengers. So that's actually pretty badass. The next one is going to be the Kamrov Ka-60. It's made, the Ka-60 will make its way in Battlefield 3. The chopper is new Russian design that was introduced in 1998 as a fast, recognizable helicopter for transporting air assault forces. An additional helicopter will be equipped with radio electronic jammers. There's only going to be 2 more left, guys. The UH-1Y Super Huey. It is famously Huey helicopter, but the UH-1Y is equipped with upgraded navigation and electronic, new rotors, and upgraded engines, as well as increased speed and payload capacity. It is going to be the first in Battlefield 3. And the last helicopter in this category is going to be the MH-6 Little Bird. The MH-6 Little Bird first appeared in Battlefield 2 as part of the Armored for Expansion Pack. It is returned in Battlefield 3. The Little Bird is small, fast, and nimble attack and recon helicopter which seats 2 but features an array firepower. It can hold for rockets, guns, and transport a squad of 4 soldiers on the special platform on the side. So that's going to be the helicopters. And for the last category on the vehicles is going to be the jets, which is going to be a very new one in Battlefield 3 they're going to be pulling out. And I think this is going to be really good. So there's only going to be 4 or 3. The FA-18 Super Hornet is a multi-role jet introduced in the U.S. in 1983, and its capacity of taking off from an aircraft carrier. The FA-18 is one of the most widely used jets in the U.S. military, and almost 1,500 have been built to date. The jet is made appearance in the first Battlefield 3 teaser trailer. The next fighter jet is going to be the M16 Fighter Falcon. The F-16 is mostly used in the U.S. history. Over 4,500 aircraft built since in 1978, and numerous wars and conflicts have been exported to some 25 worldwide countries. The F-16 has never before appeared in Battlefield games. It is set its debut in Battlefield 3. And for the second last, it is going to be the Shukho Su-35. Is a Russian army airplane. Only 2 dozen aircraft have been built. The fighter jet is long-range multiple pursuit jet capable of air and ground attack. It is loaded with the state-of-the-art technology and guidance systems. There are several variants of the jets, including long-range and 2-seater visions. And for the last fighter jet is going to be the MiG-29 Fulcrum. Is another Russian military has been expensively exported to other nations since 1982. Remains a competitor to the US FA-18 Super Hornet. The 2 jets share a number of characteristics, including the heavy, used by each side. Over 1,600 units of the MiG-29 have been built to date. So those guys are going to be for the Battlefield vehicles. And Dave, do you want to talk about like the assault weapons and Modern Warfare 3?
Sure. Okay. So I'm just looking around here. Actually, I'm gonna start off with the maps because that's what I have right here.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to the maps next.
Yeah. Okay. So these are the multiplayer maps, as you can see: Alpha, Alps, Bootleg, Bravo, Brooklyn, Carbon, Coast, Dome, Exchange, Hard Hat, Interchange, Lambeth, Medora, I guess.
Yes.
Mogadishu, Paris, Plaza 2, Radar, Sea-Town, Underground, Village, and some Spec Ops modes. Survival, like zombies.
Oh.
Not really like zombies, but similar.
Okay.
Carbon and Dome, Radar, Sea-Town, and Village. Mission, Civilian Rescue for the Market, Invisible Threat, Little Bros out of Africa, No Fly Zone, and Wingman.
So is that gonna be for the MW3 maps, Dave?
Yeah.
Okay. So hopping into the Battlefield field maps. Battlefield 3 maps, my mistake, is going to be Operation Metro, and it's called the Gulf of Oman. It's going to be a huge map, and that's going to be, it's like a long-range E3 2011. The Rush mode is set in Paris, where the battlegrounds range from parks to city streets to underground subways, and that's going to be for the Gulf of Oman. The Shoki Peninsula is going to be the next map. It's going to be exactly the same as the Operation Metro. So that's going to be, for that's like it's a huge map. It's like a big island in the middle, floating on water, with 3 checkpoints on the side near the edge, and that's going to be for that. And I believe the Wake Island is going to be a really weird one because it's only on water. It's going to be the Americans starting off at one side, and it's like a small fighter jet, I believe. They're going to be carrying their way all the way down to this, like, this, how do I explain this? A backwards E without the middle, like, island. It's going to be for the Wake Island. And for the Strike, Kirkland is going to be a small, like, subway, like, fighting street place. It's going to be good. I can promise you that. It's going to be really good. So that's for the Battlefield 3 maps. And what do you have up next, Dave?
I have Killstreak Awards up next.
Oh, Killstreak Awards.
So these are the following Modern Warfare 3 killstreaks that have been confirmed by Kotaku. So Kotaku is pretty accurate, I would say. And these are some of them. EMP grenade. Now, EMP grenade temporarily takes out all area electronics. I think that's pretty stupid, because it's a waste of a tactical grenade. I'd rather use like a stun or a flash. A Whalebird is like a tiny remote-controlled helicopter like they have in Homefront. It's like a drone, and you can drive it around and target enemies, and give those positions to your team. Precision airstrike calls in an airstrike on a targeted area. Now that's really good. I really like that Modern Warfare 2. Stealth bomber calls in a B-2 Spirit to carpet bomb along a line designated by the player. That's a really good killstreak too. Remote turret, a remote-controlled turret. That's like what they have in Homefront, where you can drive a battery-powered turret and kill some enemies.
Yes, that's
Directional UAV, a UAV that can be directed into areas to scan for enemies. Now this is interesting, because this is like a more advanced version of the UAV. It might even catch some cold-blooded enemies. I'm not sure if they have cold-blooded.
Yeah, wait, David, isn't in the Homefront like the electric balls that you can throw, and it shows like a certain area of the map, like a UAV, like talking about that?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's gonna be, it's like a mini ball that you throw around, and
oh, it's like a motion sensor in Battlefield.
yeah, it's like a motion.
You know?
Yeah, it's like a motion sensor.
Yeah.
Sensor. What am I saying? Sensor. Yeah. So go on, Dave. Sorry for stealing that.
Remote mortar. Direct the mortar team using a zoomable camera view of the map to call in strikes. Now this is interesting because if it's like a full color camera and you can see the whole view of the map, that's pretty damn good. And if you can see the enemies, you can target wherever you want. Let's say near an objective, something. So it's going to be kind of a team player kill streak to eliminate enemies on the flag or objective. Airdrop trap. A booby-trapped airdrop. Now this is interesting, because I've had some really funny moments using Hacker Pro.
Wait, did you just say a booby-trapped care package?
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's what you call a
So if someone comes near the care package, boom, they're dead. Just like that.
That's going to be some fun to see.
Ammo resupply. An ammo reloading airdrop. Now, I don't really find this
very
so
effective.
weird.
Very effective.
Yeah, very effective. Because I could pick up guns off of my comrades or enemies, and I could just use that easily.
Mm-hmm.
Escort airdrop, a protected airdrop. Now this is interesting, I don't really know that much information or thoughts